The episode begins with a scene where the viewer has the point of view of the main character, who is walking down an alley towards a door. He is about to open it, as the character puts his hand on the doorknob. Another scene pops up after pitch black. In an old factory in Japan, Denji, accompanied by his chainsaw demon dog Pochita, goes to work. Denji is actually a devil hunter, a hunter of demons. He has just killed a tomato demon on behalf of the Yakuza, an organization to which he owes repayment of all his debts, while the original debtor was his father. Along the way, the boss of the underworld, accompanied by his driver, meets Denji again in a street to ridicule him. The driver asks him to swallow a cigarette in exchange for a 100 yen coin, and the young man complies, so the boy and his dog can eat a small piece of bread once they get home. When he was a young boy, Denji lost his father to suicide, trying to escape the repayment of his debts, while the child stands in front of his father's grave in the rain. The old Yakuza man gives him the task of taking over his father's role and giving him back his due for the next day in any way. After the old man leaves, Denji encounters Pochita, badly injured in the stomach area, in agony. The young boy offers his arm to the chainsaw demon, and it sucks his blood to survive. Thus the boy and the demon make a contract, in which Pochita helps Denji kill the demons to sell his services to the underworld. Denji, lying on his bed, can't sleep, thinking about his many debts that weigh him down. Denji confesses that he dreams of a better life with a girl. Suddenly he starts coughing up blood, remembering that his mother died of heart disease. The old underworld man then knocks on Denji's door and asks him to follow him. He leads him to an abandoned warehouse, telling him that a demon is hiding there. On the spot, and after having followed the old man, the latter stops and thanks Denji for his good and loyal services. But he announces to him that he no longer needs him, and Denji, by surprise, is stabbed in the back by an armed individual, whose blade also crosses Pochita's chin. The mobster reveals that he is under the influence of the demon Azombi, with whom he has made a contract. The demon turns out to be a mangled foul monster with a misshapen head attached to its chest, and tentacles connecting the mobsters, all of whom have become zombies. The demon orders his slaves to annihilate Denji. The latter tries to look for an escape, but the blow that the zombie dealt to him causes a serious hemorrhage, forcing him to slow down. Consequently, Denji gets caught by the zombies and skinned. Then his limbs are thrown into a dumpster with Pochita. A drop of the boy's blood flows and falls into Pochita's mouth, which heals him. In another flashback, where Denji is chopping wood with Pochita, he announces to the chainsaw demon that he will die one day or another facing a demon, and that his fear is to leave Pochita alone. Denji reveals that a demon can take possession of a corpse and bring it back to life. In case this happens to him, he asked Pochita to take possession of his body and lead the life that Denji has always dreamed of. Thus, Pochita, by merging with Denji, reassembles the boy's limbs with his powers. The chainsaw demon offers his heart to the boy, allowing him to watch Denji live out his dream. He gets out of the dumpster and discovers with horror that Pochita has sacrificed himself for him, as shown by the string activating the chainsaw attached to his chest. The zombies turn around and see that the boy is still alive. The zombie demon, astonished by this strange phenomenon, once again asks his subordinates to kill him. Denji pulls the string and gets knocked down by a whole army of zombies trying to devour him. The zombie demon, attending the show, hears a roar, and from the zombies emerges a rain of blood. Denji stands up and reveals his new Chainsaw Man appearance. Without wasting a minute, he rushes at the demon and rips out his eye. The demon, a zombie, tries to repel him with his army of zombies, but without hope, and Denji rushes to cut him in half, thus killing him for good. He still continues the massacre of all the zombies still standing in the warehouse. In the morning, a car arrives in the warehouse. A woman accompanied by two men arrives inside and discovers the carnage that occurred that night. The Chainsaw Man, still standing, stands in front of them. The young woman, Makima, advances in front of Denji, and he collapses, but is caught up in the woman's arms. Denji returns to his original form. Makima introduces herself to him, explaining that she works for public security as a devil hunter. She offers him the choice to be killed by her or to become her human companion. Denji asks what's for breakfast, and after Makima's description, He agrees to follow her.